I mean, when you think about that time and then you fast forward 20 years later though, and I mean, you're looking at things like the Rolling Stone and everything else talking about this is one of the greatest songs ever damn made, okay? Yeah. What goes through your mind when you get that kind of critical acclaim when folks are saying that out of all of that music from that time, this song right here done stood the test of time, and they saying that this is one of the greatest songs ever damn made?
I mean, it feel good, you know. At the time when the song was out, I honestly, personally didn't feel that it was getting as big as I wanted it to be for different reasons, you know what I'm saying? But now it stood the test of time, and it's getting a lot of the recognition that, you know, I always wanted it to get. And I really appreciate everybody that fuck with the song, all the DJs that play it, because, you know, they keep it alive. You know, we stood the test of time over a lot of other records that were big at that time. Yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, slow motion is good motion, you know. So I appreciate it.
I mean, how you feel when you at the house game with your family and the song coming on, man?
Man, that's crazy, man.
You at the Falcons game with the family and the song coming on, man. You at the barbecue and the song still coming on. That's what I'm talking about right there.
And people always send me videos. They might be somewhere, like you said, the Hawks game, a Falcons game. You know, they sending me videos. You know, it feel good. You know, because like I said, that's something that I did straight out of high school. You know? Yeah, we graduated high school '03. We made that song 2004. You know,
my God.
So it feel good, man. You know, like I said, of course, you know, I wish the song was, you know, way bigger. Yeah. At the time we put it out. Yeah. You know, but I appreciate where it's come to this point.
What did that do to you though when, I mean, coming out of Maze High with it, and I mean, you just like the rest of us in these streets, and then next thing you know, you realize you in the music industry. What was that adjustment and that change you had to make mentally getting into the music industry?
The first adjustment I had to make was realizing I think I was too real for a lot of this stuff. You know, coming in the industry and you meeting a lot of the people that you kind of looked up to, and then you meet them, you be like, this ain't. You know what I'm saying? Or you coming in with certain expectations for what you're gonna get, the money you're gonna make, or the accolades you're gonna get, and it might not come that easy. Because one thing you gotta know, man, when you trying to do this music game, once you get in, you know, I don't care what you did. A lot of niggas say, "Oh, I've been doing this shit for 10 years." Then they finally get a hit. That's the beginning.
Damn.
Fuck that 10 years that you put in. Once you finally get the hit record, yeah, now it starts. And that's something that I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking like, okay, we here. Yeah. We can chill now. No. And I had to have people, you know, I had to learn from a lot of mistakes. No, this when it starts, my boy. You gotta get your shit. You gotta tie your boots up now. Now the race starts.
What was it like when you got the publishing deal and they started hitting you with them placements, though, man?
That was wonderful. You know, the money that come with placements. I think the first placement I got was on that Gorilla Zoe first album.
Yes, sir.
My man Ben Mad, who used to work over at APG at the time, I remember him calling me, telling me congratulations that I got the placement. And I was like, nah, I don't believe it. And I'm talking about all the way up until the day the album came out. And this was back in 2007. Yes, it was still CDs. Yeah. That's how old we are. That's how long I've been doing it.
Come on.
Ran down here to Target. Yeah. Went in there and got a CD. I opened it up. I'm like, oh, there go my beat right there. It was a song called Money Up. Yeah. I think it was number 12 on there. And I still didn't believe it. I had to go look at I had to open the book up. Back then you can open the book up and go read the credits. So I had to go read the credit and read my name to believe it. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. You know? So yeah, you know, getting the placements. And another thing I learned coming in, you know, even when you do, sometimes when you do these songs with these artists, they don't come out. Like you can go in the studio with everybody, every artist, you can go down the list and you can make song after song after song, and they might not never come out for whatever reason. And that's something that I had to learn. You know, a lot of people don't talk about that part of the game.
But see, I ask folks about that all the time, though, Win, because I never understood that myself.
Right.
What happens to the music that don't come out? Does that shit just sit on a hard drive somewhere, or what the hell? And do you have access to the music where you can kind of leak it your damn self?
Sometimes it just depends on where it was recorded at, and it'd be different situations why songs don't come out.
Break that down to me. What are the situations that are causing that to come out?
Well, you know, somebody working on the album and the song that y'all did together just don't fit the, you know, what it don't fit what's going on the other songs on the album.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't have situations where I did songs with people and it got leaked. And back then, you know, it was real big on shit leaking.
Yeah.
If something leaked back then, they not gonna mess with it.
With it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't clear a sample or something. I had a situation like that. I actually did a song with 8 Ball and MJG back in 2008 when they was on Grand Hustle.
Yeah.
A hard ass song too, man.
Oh my God.
I never forget that day. Me and Jermaine went over there. My man Dix.
Yeah.
He used to manage Charlie and Baker Road, and he started working over there with Clay.
Yeah.
So he called me one day. He was like, "Man, just pull up to the studio Grand Hustle and play beat." So me and Jermaine, we go over there. He got us in a room kind of like this, with a big speaker, and I'm playing beats. And some people came in through the door back there.
Yeah.
And I just kind of walked past the door, so I wasn't paying attention to what it was. So whoever the last dude was that walked past the door, he came back.
Yeah.
And stuck his head in the door, and it was 8 Ball.
Shit.
And he was like, "Play that beat back." So I'm standing there, me and Jermaine, I'm like,
"Nigga, this 8 Ball."
So I played the beat back. So 8 Ball, he just came in there. He walking around the room pacing. Then MJG walking in. I'm like, on some humbug shit too. Like, we just sitting up playing beat. Then the dude, I think his name was Michelle. He was a singer writer. He came in there. He just started singing.
Yeah.
A hook. So that nigga 8 Ball like, "Hey, let's go record this." Bet. We go in the studio, we record it. I got the footage on YouTube too. You can type in "Win on Track" in studio with 8 Ball.
Yeah.
And we recorded a song. It was a Curtis Mayfield sample. Me and my man Ty Boogie, the same nigga that taught me how to use Fruit Loop, we made that beat together.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him again. But
yes, sir.
We when it came time for the album, you know, they didn't want to clear the record. You know, they cost too much money to clear the record. But the crazy thing is that the song made the album, but I ain't gonna say their name. They let some other producer remake it with live instruments. That happens too.
See, you done pissed off EJ.
Well,
you done pissed off EJ now.
I mean, that happens. You know, the game go like that.
So wait a minute though. They remade your track with the live instrumentation, but it was the interpolation of your freaking of the track, wasn't it? Or they just redid Curtis Mayfield?
They redid Curtis Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? They redid. I mean, cause it was a sample. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I did my version to it, but you know, they did their own version. They tweaked it, but they did like a live version of it, like, almost like a cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was their vocals, so you know, they was able to do what they wanted to do.
Exactly.
I mean, at one point I was trying to figure out what I can do, but I mean, they legends though.
Exactly.
You know,
you gotta let it slide.
They gotta let it
sometime.
slide, man. You know, it's 8 Ball MJG, man. Come on, man.